Hi! Working with an IIROC regulated investment firm and their registered representative, often called an advisor, to meet your financial goals is most often a positive experience. But sometimes something might not go well, and you may have concerns about the conduct or behavior of your IIROC regulated investment firm or advisor. If this happens, you should know that all Canadian investors have the right to make a complaint. Every day, IIROC gets calls and emails from Canadian investors across the country. Some are looking for information, some are looking for help, but sometimes they have a complaint that could indicate there may have been a breach of IIROC's regulatory rules. When it comes to regulated investment firms and advisors, the majority of complaints are about investors being sold products that are not suitable for them. However, investment losses are not necessarily an indication that your advisor has engaged in misconduct, as most investments carry a degree of risk, with no guarantee of profits. If you have a complaint, you can bring it to your advisor, to the supervisor who oversees your advisor, to the firm where he or she works, and/or directly to IIROC. When you complain to an investment firm, it must abide by IIROC's rule to report all written complaints to us, except for service complaints. IIROC does not regulate customer service, so issues with, for example, long wait times when you contact your investment firm or advisor fall outside IIROC's regulatory scope. Instead, you can take up any service issue with your investment firm directly. If you complain in writing, your firm is required by IIROC rules to provide you with a written response. If you have a regulatory complaint, firms must acknowledge your complaint within 5 business days and provide you with a final decision within 90 calendar days. If you are not satisfied with the outcome, you can contact one of the following: the Ombudsman for Banking Services and Investments. If you are a Quebec resident, the Autorité des Marchés Financiers. If you want your complaint to be heard by an arbitrator, in Quebec, the Canadian Commercial Arbitration Centre. For the rest of Canada, ADR Chambers. Or consult a lawyer about your legal options. You have other options if you live in Manitoba, New Brunswick, or Saskatchewan. Contact these provincial securities commissions for more information. Don't delay, as there are time limits for taking action. If too much time passes between the issue arising and your complaint, it may not be possible to investigate your complaint properly. How can you make a complaint directly to IIROC? First, make sure IIROC regulates the investment firm, and also make sure your advisor is registered with us. The Advisor Report database is a helpful place for finding out about current advisors' employment history, qualifications, or any record of previous IIROC discipline. Both are available on our website. You can contact IIROC's Complaints and Inquiries Department in several ways. Call us, email us, fax us, or fill out the downloadable form on our website. How can you help? Please provide us with as much information as possible, including copies of all relevant letters, emails, or records of conversations. Of course, you can talk to us about what kinds of details are relevant for your specific issue. Finally, be prepared to cooperate, because if we find that a firm or individual has broken our rules, we may take disciplinary action and may need your cooperation. If IIROC determines there has been a breach of our rules, disciplinary action can include fines, suspensions, and even permanent bans. If you want to get your money back, IIROC does not have the authority to provide compensation to investors. You can discuss compensation with your firm or one of the other organizations that handle complaint resolution. Never hesitate to share your complaint with us, because it is IIROC's responsibility to protect investors and support healthy capital markets.